All right, so start with some basics. We're just gonna do a side step with a big arm swing. Just a regular swing of the arms, stepping side to side, just to get those shoulders warmed up, get the hips going. La 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 la. And you can modify it by going behind you. All right, so now we're just gonna swing our arms. We're gonna go forward and set. So take the arms, swoop them down. When you come up, come forward with a step, swoop, and then forward with the other leg. So swoop, big step. You don't have to go into a deep lunge. Just a step forward, just to work on getting those knees moving, the ankles moving. Nice, easy swoop of the arms. When you're swooping down, get a little bit of a bend in there so you get the hips, you get the rounding of the back. You won't warm up all those core muscles. With or without the help of your dog. All right, so more swinging of the arms. We're going to do an open step. So swing down, swing up, down, and up. Want to get that nice, easy range of motion through the shoulders, opening up the hips, firing up that core. Remember, you can side bend, so you can rotate. Nice and easy, just to warm up everything. All right, so now we'll do our side bend, our side step. Down, we touch, rotate up for a nice easy stretch, down and back up again. So really feel that rotation, a nice easy stretch. Open up that chest and feel that stretch across that upper back, down your side. Let's do one more on each side. All right. So you can continue with more warm-up if you need it. We're going to get right into it. We're going to be doing 20 seconds non-stop through the whole workout. Slight breaks in there. I'll throw a couple in for you. So we're going to be doing movement and then also isometric holds. So the first group, we're going to do a side lunge to the left. So we'll be static, just up and down. Then we'll go to a crouching tiger. Then straight to the right side for the same. Then 2 rounds of cardio, whatever cardio you want to do, jumping jacks, running around your house, burpees, whatever. And then rowing. So whatever implement you want to use for rowing. But then the 20 seconds for that one of holding would be just make sure you squeeze the shoulder blades. Your elbows will be out a little bit. If your elbows are too close in, you won't get what I want you to get. So elbows out just slightly, but remember, squeeze the shoulder blades. So we're going to be starting with a left side lunge, static lunge, so the feet don't move. All right, take our feet nice and wide and lunge down and up. Keeping that trailing leg nice and straight. And remember, when you go down, if your knee goes past your toes, move your feet out a little bit wider or focus more on your hips. You want to make sure your knee stays inside. All right, static holds, we're going into a crouching tiger. Now you guys know with the crouching tiger. That's it. Holding here. That's it. Stay up nice and tall though. Keep that core braced. Keep the chest up. Straight to the right side. Up and down. Giving a nice stretch to that left side. Where your trailing leg is always straight. If you have issues with your knees, focus on bending the hips as much as you need. All right, right side, crouching tiger. Dancing is optional. All right, 2 rounds of cardio, whatever you want to do. Jumping jacks, jump rope, any style thereof. You can continue with the same thing you're doing. You can switch it up. Remember, if you're not bouncing, keep your toes on the floor, but just let those heels bounce up. Still gonna get benefit, but there's just no bouncing. All right, we'll take a 20-second break while we're getting whatever we need for our band row or dumbbell row or bag row or whatever you're doing. I'm gonna start with bands. All right, let's row it out, 20 seconds. So no matter which way you're doing it, your back is super straight, nice and tight. Focus on squeezing the shoulder blades first, follow through with the elbows. Hands are just hanging on. Unless you're using a strap, you want to pull apart as much as you can. But right now, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades and hold it here. Static hold. Feel those shoulder blades squeezing in. Pulling your hands apart slightly if you need to. Nice and tight. From here, we'll take a 20-second break. We're going into our side lunges. All right, start down. We'll get ready. If you want to start ahead and you want to get a little bit more on it, by all means, I'm not going to criticize or judge. Sometimes 20 seconds might be a little bit too long. Do. Later on, it won't be. Here we go, left side. Now remember, if you want to grab one of your weights, add a little bit more to it. You hold on to a weight. Might be a little difficult when you're doing the crouching tiger. Here it is. Adding a little bit more fun to it. Holding here. Yeah, it adds a little bit more to it. My goodness. All right, 3, 2, 1, right side. Static all the way down and up. That blood pumping to that leg. Get it out of that left leg. All right, here it is, crouching tiger. Or the easiest way to get into it, you get into your deep squat and then raise your leg. And then take the foot off the floor. Hold. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Cardio right away. Whatever cardio you're doing, get it in there. That's it, we got some runners. A little shuffling going on. All right, second half of cardio. I'm hoping they're just running around the house and they haven't left. All right, catch your breath while you're grabbing whatever you're using. Let me go to dumbbells on this one. Now, especially with dumbbells, make sure your back is super straight and you're sticking your bum out, hinging at the hips, keeping that back as straight as you can. Relax the arms and squeeze. Nice and fluid. That's it. There we go. Keep squeezing, and hold that squeeze. Now your arms, your forearms, should be able to just hang and dangle if you're using a band or a dumbbell, all in that back, upper back squeezing. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's rest. Going into one more round of the side lunge. And get into position. 3, 2, 1, and up and down. That's it. Bend the knee, bend the hip as much as you can. Keeping that right leg nice and straight. All right, let's stay down on that left side. Hold it here. As low as you can. That right leg is used for balance. Put it wherever you need it. All right, come on up. Let's go down to the right side. I don't know if some of you were playing along or you're just losing your balance. I don't know, but I'll take it. That's it. Focus on bending the hip and then the knee. And let's hold it here. Remember, go into your squat and shift your body weight over to that right side and raise that left foot. Great, we're almost there. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, whatever you're grabbing for your last round of rowing. I'm gonna use my sandbag. Got like 80 pounds in the sandbag here. Oh, cardio, sorry, cardio. My goodness. Good thing I have Jane and Logan here. You know what it is? I looked at the timer and it has 2 rounds left. And I was looking at my board. 2 exercises. Oh, we got some running going on. We got some chasing. We got 1 more round of cardio. Don't worry about the timer. Just keep going. There we go. Keep going. I didn't set it for enough rounds. 5 more seconds. Then we'll row. All right. Catch your breath. Grab a quick drink. Towel off if you need to. Remember, if you get winded and your heart rate's elevated, walk around a little bit. Let your legs help your heart rate slow down. All right, let's row it out. If you're using a bag or using a strap, give a little bit of a pull out on that bag when you get it close to your rib cage. Add a little bit more. Here we go. Squeeze it in, all shoulder blades. If you feel this in your lower back, tuck your tailbone under a little bit. Straighten your back out. We don't want to have too much bending in that back. Feel the squeeze. 3, 2, 1. All right, rest. Now we're done. All right, let's rest it up. I'm gonna get my timer set up for the next grouping. 22 rounds, so it won't be as hard. All right, so this is where a sumo deadlift comes in. So whatever you're using, dumbbell, bag, whatever, put your leg in there, because that's just what they do. So remember, it's all the way up and down, and then holding at the bottom. That'll be the first exercise. So we do 2 rounds of cardio, and then we get into push-ups and the bent arm plank. So remember, your arms is the bottom position of the push-up, basically. So starting with sumo deadlift, you gotta get the leg in there because it's just fun to do. All right, here we go. Nice and wide, up and down. Now, if you're able to go down, tap the floor, great. If you're not, don't worry about it, but keep your back super straight the whole time. When you're holding onto a weight, there's no bending of the back. That's it. All right, hold the bottom. Hold it here. Arms are just hanging, but make sure you're stacking the shoulders. So it's not your tendons and ligaments holding the weight. It's your muscles. Building up strength to that posture. Dig your toes into the floor. Use your glutes, all of the above. All right, let go of that and let's do some cardio. Get that heart rate up, get that lactic acid out of those muscles. All right, one more round, whatever you want to do. So as you know, I always put in little tips, little tidbits of information throughout my classes, and I always pretend there's going to be a test at the end. Wow, I'm going to be putting a test out there for everybody. So fair warning, all the little tips and everything we're giving you, now you got to remember them. We're going to push-ups. Whatever style of push-up, as long as you're pushing yourself, pushing your limits. Yes, I meant to say it that way. 20 seconds. Modified, full push-ups, even half modified. Remember, the half modified is you're in a full, all the way to the floor, then you drop to your knees, and then push up from there. And it's harder than a modified. You get more benefit and easier than a full. All right, let's hold the bottom position. Elbows are bent 90 degrees. Push those elbows out. Don't squish the shoulders or the Charmin. Oh, squeeze the Charmin, never mind. All right, come on up, let's rest everything. We're going back to our sumo deadlift in 13 seconds. So whatever resistance you're using, get ready. Vinny, you might as well just hang on to your dog. Oh, maybe not. That's it, down as far as you can. With the hips open like this, you normally go down a little further than a regular squat. All right, hold it at the bottom. Remember, if you feel this in your lower back, tuck your tailbone under slightly. Make sure that core is braced, because someone's gonna walk up and whack you in the belly. All right, put your weights down and do it right into cardio. Whatever cardio you're doing, 2 rounds of it. Gotta get that lactic acid moving around. Three more seconds. And rest. Get ready for your push-ups. You guys can't see the cardio that Logan and Jane are doing right now, so. All right, get ready for your push-ups. High plank position. Keep the core tight. Keep your hips down. 3, 2, 1. There you go. And hold the bottom. Here we go, right here. Only 20 seconds. While you're down there, if you have to drop to your knees, or you even have to put your hips on the floor a little bit, that's okay. Just try and keep those elbows bent. Keeping it here. Keeping it real. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. We got one more round all the way through. Maybe a quick 20 seconds. Take a slow 20 seconds. Take your time. All right, here we go. And hold the bottom. Wow, these 50s get heavy after a while. Might be a little off on that number, but who's really counting? All right, put your weights down. Cardio, get in there. Get that heart rate going. Get that lactic acid out of the legs. Switch it, keep it, whatever you're doing. All right, rest. And get ready for push-ups. Last round. Remember to stay hydrated. Grab those quick drinks. Three, two, one. There you go. Oh, partner push-ups. Excellent. Remember, keep your shoulders out nice and wide and stacked. Keep those elbows out. Focus on going down to 90 degrees. Modify if you have to. All right, hold at the bottom. Hold at the bottom. Keep your chin tucked. Get your face away from the floor. Elbows bent at 90 degrees with your hands on the floor. Not a regular, unless of course you collapse. That's all right. 3, 2, 1. All right, rest it up. Let's move on. All right, we're going to go back to the back muscles. We're doing the lunge, regular lunge. With the regular lunge, you can do forward or you can do reverse, whichever you choose. Just make sure you're going down as far as you can. And then we'll go to a static. And then immediately to the right side, doing the same thing. Then we'll do 2 rounds of cardio. Then we'll get into the canoe. So when you're doing the canoe, this time I do want you to use a towel or a strap, because the pulling at each end is where the benefit is. If you're using a band, you won't get as much out of it. So if you have a strap or a towel, remember you're pulling, your thumbs are both facing up, pulling up, resisting it on the way down. Then at the top, we're gonna hold, and then we'll switch for the second round. So we're getting the shoulders on one side and the upper back on the other. So starting with a regular lunge, forward or reverse, you choose. And starting in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So you're only using that your left leg. Whether you're going forward or back, that left leg is the only one that's moving. That's it. Just go down as far as you can. And let's hold the bottom. Hold as low as you can. Emphasize that front leg. You'll definitely feel it in the back leg, but really focus on that front. In 4 seconds, we switch immediately to the other side. All right, go other side. Feel a little bit weaker doing it this way, because we already tired out one side. I'm okay with that. Whatever leg you're landing on or emphasizing, which is the right leg. Okay, everybody needs static hold. You want to drive with that leg. If you're lunging forward with the right, drive back with the right. Nothing with the other one. If you're stepping back with the right, you're going to use that left leg to push up. You really want to emphasize that one leg. All right, let's rest. Oh, sorry, right into cardio. Right into cardio. Let's get rid of that line. Gonna pump that blood around. Speaking of pumping that blood around, way back when circuit training first started, and no, I don't mean 5 years ago when it got popular, back in the 70s. And no, I wasn't doing this back in the 70s. Peripheral heart articulation, a technical term for circuit training. You can remember that if you want. All right, catch your breath. We're going into the canoe with your left hand high. This is the time where you catch your breath, grab a quick drink. You grab your strap or your towel. We're just standing regular. Both thumbs facing the same direction. Pull up and resist on the way down. So you're keeping your, whatever, I was gonna say stick. I'm so used to using those. Keep whatever you're using in front of you. Your core stays tight. Only the arms and shoulders are moving. All right, hold the top. Remember, keep your shoulders down. Want to keep your shoulder joint, your deltoids there, away from your ears. Pulling down with the right side, trying to keep that left arm up. Brace the core. And let's switch arms. Now we're working the opposite muscles. That's it. We're canoeing through molasses, just like how all of our grandparents went uphill in the wintertime to go to school. Hold the top. Hold it here, hold it here. Stay tight, core braced. Pulling with that left arm, resisting with the right. All right, let's rest. Whew. And we'll go into our lunges again. Any movement you want to do to get rid of that lactic acid. Kind of the main reason why we go upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, pump that blood around. All right, here we go. Let's lunge it out. Remember, whatever way you're doing it, if you're moving that left leg, but you're doing a rear lunge, push into the floor with that right foot to come up. Only if you're doing the rear lunge. All right, hold the bottom. Hold it here. Try and get that back knee as close to the floor as possible. Grip the toes. Physically push into the floor with that leg, that front leg. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Woo, switch it up. That's it. And remember, when you're doing that, especially when you're going backwards, try and keep your weight still over the front leg. You're not lunging back and putting your weight on the back leg. All right, let's get low. Hold it here. Keeping your weight front. That's it. Bend as much as you can. If you're wobbly, widen your stance. Or don't stand so close to somebody else. Cardio, let's get it in there. Your legs will move. All right, second round. As long as you're going fast, you do whatever you want with your arms and legs. All right, let's rest. Grab your canoe towel or strap. 7 seconds. All right, left hand high. Here we go. Much range of motion as you can. Keeping that strap nice and tight. With a towel. Remember to keep your shoulders down. All right, hold it at the top. Hold it here. You might find that even just the weight of that right arm is giving you a bit of challenge. So think of it as resisting and pull with the right arm as opposed to lifting the left. All right, let's switch. There we go. That's it, pull up with the right, down. Resisting the whole time. Keep that tension. All right, hold the top as soon as you get that arm up. Keep going. And rest. Okay, let's rest it up. And we'll go one more round with our lunges. Now, just like any exercise with the legs, if you want to add resistance, you're more than welcome to. I'm not, but you can. Here we go, 20 seconds. Much range of motion as you can. Remember, when you're doing a forward lunge, drive into the floor and push yourself back with that front leg. In the rear lunge, you're still emphasizing that front leg. Bring you up nice and tall. Whichever way you're doing it, hold the bottom right here. That's it. As low as you can. Keeping that chest up, no rounding. Squeeze the glutes. Stay tight. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. That's it. Keep that chest up nice and tall. And hold the bottom. Whichever way you're doing it. Squeeze the toes into the floor. Bracing. 3, 2, 1. Cardio. Even if you're just walking fast. Legs might not want to move too much right now. Second round. Almost done. Keep going, stay strong. All right, you got a 20-second break. You have your rowing implement. Small little sips. Three, 2, left arm up, and let's row it. That's it. Keep that constant tension. You can do the Olympic style, which is like really low lunge, but we don't have to. Static hold at the top. Keep that left arm up. Remember, relax those shoulders down. You don't need to tighten up that trapezius any more than it already is. Keep pulling, keep pulling. And switch. All right. Constant tension. Pull up, pull down. If you listen the shoulder, the calf of the shoulder, the deltoid. Pulling. 3, 2, 1. Hold the top. Get that arm as high as you can. You can go right up as tall, right up beside your head. Great. If you're only able to go to here, that's fine. Don't compensate by arching or anything. Just get in there, whatever you can, whatever you feel safe doing. All right, let's finish that. Let's reset the timer and let's go on to the front of the body. So nice and easy. We're doing the squat with a static squat and upper body walkout with a starfish plank. So the starfish plank is your feet and your hands are just out nice and wide, like a starfish, but you're prone on the floor. Yeah, so we're not just gonna stand here like this. I will, because I have to watch you guys, make sure you're safe. All right, regular squat. You can add weight or not, but you can add weight. Remember, you can add weight if you want. I don't know if you caught that or not, but you can add weight to your squat. Here we go, 20 seconds. I guilted you in. Hold it wherever you want to hold it. You can hold it up top in the front squat. All your erectors fire up. Really good for your posture. You're holding it down like a sumo. Totally fine. Hold the bottom wherever you're holding that weight. You hold that bottom position. You hold the weight at your waist. You can hold it down. You can hold it here. You can even hold it above your head. That's so much harder. Hold it in here. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And we're doing cardio again. Get that heart rate up. Let's get that lactic acid flowing. Get it out of there. Upper body walkout is coming up after cardio. One more round. Oh, we got some dancing going on. There we go. 80s Club. This is popular with the other participants in the studio. All right, catch your breath. Get ready for walkout. So remember, in your walkout, you can stay down the whole time, which I would recommend because it's only 20 seconds. You want to get as many in as possible. And go out as far as you can on your mat. And when you're fully extended, make sure your hips are down. 3, 2, 1. Baby steps. Let's walk it out. Everything's super tight. Only the arms working. Well, the only arms moving. If you find your hips are wobbling side to side, adjust your feet, adjust your hands, stay solid. All right, hands and feet nice and wide. Hold it here, as wide as you can. This is where I need a 6-foot wide mat. Hold it tight. You're gonna get a really good squeeze of those adductors. All right, rest. Come on, back up. Now you can have a baby starfish, or you can have a fully grown starfish, whatever works for you. Squats are next. Grab that weight, hold it where you need to. There we go, let's squat it out. All right, hold it at the bottom. Make sure you're squeezing the glutes, pushing into the floor, just enough to hold you there. Brace that core. If you're holding onto weight, make sure that core is braced. Doing great. Stay as low as you can. All right, cardio. One last time. Second round cardio. All right, catch your breath. Or if you need to, walk around a little bit. Let that heart rate drop. Use your legs to help out just before we get into doing our walkout. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Walk out as far as you can. Make sure when you're walking it out, staying as solid as you can with no hip movement. All right, nice and wide with the hands and feet. Only going 2 rounds on this. And we move to more core. Stay tight, stay tight. 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody rest. All right, so we're gonna be doing a round of paddle boat, then a supine plank. Then we go straight into a was up, no rest, no cardio. And then we do a high plank. So after your was up, just flip around, a nice high plank with those arms nice and straight. And that will finish us off. So paddle boat, starting in 3, 2, 1. Have a seat, let's paddle it out. If you're getting tired of doing the paddle boat, you can do the bicycle instead. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, supine plank, everybody lie flat. Arms and toes pointing to the ceiling. Squeeze your bum, get it in the air, hold it. Shoulder blades are down. 10 more seconds. In 5 seconds, we go straight to the was up. 3, 2, 1. All right, front of the body, up, down, and up. High as you can. Get those toes up and the shoulders up, high as you can. 10 more seconds. We flip around to finish on a high note, AKA a high plank. All right, everybody flip around. Where that break dancer exercise comes in handy. All right, while we're in our high plank, shoulder blades are down and back. Pull your hands and your feet together, keeping the hips down. Create as much tension to the front of your body as you can. Toes and hands want to be together. All right, let's rest. Let's everybody come on up, standing nice and tall. We're gonna do a couple of quick stretches here. All right, let's get that left leg back. Feet can be as wide as you need so you don't fall over, even though it is entertaining. It's not very practical. Shove the heel down, push the hip forward, out to the side, raise that left arm up. Feel that stretch, and then push that left hip out to the side where you reach both arms off to the right. Really try and get that right arm out as far as you can. It does make a difference. All right, both arms down and back. As soon as you get to your spot, put your fingers behind you. Your thumbs are up, fingers are pointing behind. Now let's come all the way up. Breathe out, nice and relaxed, all the way down to your toes. Slowly come on up, let's switch feet. Push that right heel down, feel that stretch in the calf. Pelvic tilt, push the hip out to the side, raise that right arm up nice and tall. Get that hip out to the side and reach to the left. Remember, move to where you feel the most stretch. Taking deep breaths. And both arms down and back. Point the fingers behind us here. All the way up with our arms, breathing in, and then folding over, breathing out. And slowly come on up. Yay.